Hey guys, Barry here from TGS, with another Battlefield 5 War in the Pacific DLC live stream. Overall, it's number 42. Thought we were going to get a new war story or something this week, but I believe I was wrong or mistaken. I can't find anything on Google about it either. So what we're going to do is we're going to play Battlefield anyway. The plan for today, we're a little bit late, mostly due to Pokemon Go Community Day, the Chimchar event going on till 2, but I decided instead of ditching the stream entirely, we start a little bit late. I'll let the game run in the background and just grab them as I go. I'm not going to do anything to drain my focus elsewhere, but be sure to check it out if you play the game. Otherwise, we're going to play Battlefield 5 like 12:45-ish it was till around 2:45. Then we'll do possibly like 3:15 to 5 on Ghost Recon. And from there, decide we're going to cancel Minecraft. I needed time to do other stuff today, so Minecraft is officially most likely canceled at 5, which would be 5:30 now. But we will still hold Borderlands 3 tonight, probably like 10:30 till like 1 or 2, something like that. And then no streams for quite some time. After starting Sunday, no streams until Thanksgiving, so just keep that in mind. I do have videos scheduled for every Friday, so while the live streams may not be active, content will pop up here and there. Otherwise, not much else to cover. There is no schedule for next week as there are no streams, so we don't have to go over that on Monday or anything like that. And that's the plan. It's probably the final Battlefield 5 DLC stream until the next DLC hits in December. So we'll see what happens from there. And the overall schedule layout's probably going to change pretty decently going into Thanksgiving weekend / early December. As Thanksgiving Day, we'll do fun streams for the day. Friday, I'll figure out what I want to do. We're going to make a focus on Star Wars, Borderlands 3, Ghost Recon. Slam those games out so we can bring back GTA, so we can do San Andreas, and all that other good stuff. That's pretty much it. So we'll just hop in the Conquest, hop around, do whatever we feel like doing. That's pretty much how this stream's going to go. I'll hop into a private party real quick. We don't need overlay since I'm running solo like Han, but there we go. For some reason the screen scared my pup if you heard him jump in the background a little bit. He's like, oh shit. He straight up got scared of something on the screen. Do want to say if you watch us, do drop a like and a sub, check out other content. Go to our website, thegamersociety.com. 2 polls, schedule store t-shirts available. And 2 clubs on Xbox, the Gamers Society Fan Club, TGS Screenshot Club. We also got Patreon membership and Super Chat. If you end up doing membership, Super Chat, or Patreon between now and Thanksgiving Day, you basically get extra days, like almost a whole third of a month, so 10 days, so pretty decent expansion, so take advantage if you like. We got a squad just finding a game. Do. Just for people who are interested to see some activity during the break, just check our social media. Instagram's probably our most active one, but it shares automatically to Facebook and Twitter and stuff, so you'll be able to see it across all 3 platforms. Instagram, I try to post stories and pics on a regular basis, so you'll be able to check stuff out. What I will do, since we won't have live streams, is I'll share some stuff, pictures and little clips and stuff like that. Not trying to turn this channel into focusing on my personal stuff like trips and stuff like that, but figured wouldn't be bad to at least do that in that sense. But we're not going to start making vlogs and stuff. Even though I had someone, a few people actually told me I should. It's just not my cup of tea. I want to stick to gaming. Never been on this side, on this map yet, so I have no idea what we can do. Is there any like boats we can take, or? Going in, boy. It's me and you. Crazy ass shit. It's be one insane scenario to be in. Beaching an A.
Short objective, Baker.
15 seconds. Good luck, man. We just mowed the dude with the boat. That was awesome. Just straight up ran him over. No idea what squad I was in, but I barely joined the match. Rolling support class for today. Shout out to Nick Hale TV, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Ah!
We must capture and hold as many objectives.
I want to ride with you. Riding up front, boy. Oh God. Oh God. Out the boxy.
Objective Ops is up.
Oh God. Get a shot, boys. Oh god! Why would he drive right into the Sherman?
We have eliminated our first enemy soldier.
I don't know if I want to spawn on this guy, but let's go. Yeah, just for everyone's purposes, obviously, YouTube actually makes me answer questions like if our streams are friendly for kids and stuff like that nowadays, with some new laws or something like that. So, I say that our streams probably aren't recommended for under 13 on a general basis, but obviously that's up to the person, their parents, etc. I mean, there's people nowadays that are like 12 playing GTA, so that's how it was when I was younger too. So. Best part is I was the first gen of the 3D GTA growing up. We got GTA 3, it was a whole new world. Like that song. From Disney or whatever. No.
We now control enough objectives to sway the outcome of this battle. We have now taken objective Haven. Warning, we have lost objective easy.
ここに気をつけるんだ敵戦車だ
Can't see it. Got it.
Losing objective easy.
At least we got that tank.
誰か頼む
There's only 2 maps on the Pacific of World War II in this game so far. They're adding a 3rd map in December, so I plan to come back onto this game to check out that map, probably around the week of release.
頼む
I guess while we're at it, I can kind of discuss some of the thoughts on the channel.
誰か
Not sure what you mean, Nickel TV. It's a World War II video game, so they have both fronts. They have Europe, where you have the German versus like the British, the US, Russia involved obviously and stuff like that. And then they have the Pacific front, which was like Japan versus the US pretty much. Pretty much you could play as either side. And the battles can turn out different from history, obviously, but plans for the channel, we're going to keep Borderlands on the weekends until we're done with it, probably, so that'll continue through December. Star Wars I want to bring up to like 3 times a week. Ghost Recon I want to try to do the same. We're going to try and tackle at least 1 DLC 2 times a week until we caught up on DLCs. I'll be keeping a slot with Electra on the weekends, but only 1 slot per week, not 2 anymore. We'll probably try and finish Overcooked, and then we'll hop into something else. I'm not sure what yet. Maybe Super Mario Bros. Original.
The enemies have enough objectives to sway this fight. Take the objectives immediately.
Minecraft is here to stay, so probably 2 to 3 times a week, depending how the schedule works out. I do want to bring back flex spots once available, where we can play random games on open slots. So if we feel like playing, you know, an extra stream or something, or just play something random, Dead by Daylight, Friday the 13th, stuff like that as well. So there's a lot of things going to go on. I'll think about it while we have the downtime on the channel. But no, the channel is not shutting down. Simply taking the longest break we've taken in TJS history. I'm sure it won't be the shortest. Over the course of the next few years. Right now, it's the longest one for sure. I should say it shouldn't be the longest one for over the next few years. I expect maybe a 2-week downtime in 2020 or longer. At least 2 weeks to one scenario, possibly different for the other. No. Negative to answer chat. This is Japan versus US right here. It's like Iwo Jima and so forth.
Good work. We have taken objective box.
I'm gonna make my way over here. No, I didn't mean to throw that. Oh. But as for the channel, once we catch up on games, like we finish out Borderlands. Once we finish out Borderlands, we might consider something like Saints Row 3. We might consider, I think we're gonna do a few weeks of flex scheduling before we do Saints Row 3, but we'll probably do Saints Row 3 co-op and for a bunch of achieves and stuff like that, full completion, and you know, a few weeks of flex. At least like 2 weeks of flex scheduling probably. Meaning Friday, Saturday nights we won't plan the games at all, we'll just do flex. It's one of my favorite ways to do the weekend. You kind of just decide as you go. You don't have a set schedule for Friday, Saturday nights. That's how I see the future going, but for right now, with the way it's going. We also have Gears 5 we got to finish out on. DLCs, we got like Forza, Destiny 2. I'm sure Hitman 2 will pop some other DLC out randomly. Also gotta finish Super Mario 64. I want to finish some other N64 games. I still have my PS2 ready to go, so I want to play some more PS2 games. There's a lot I want to get on the channel. So December will hopefully be a big month, especially around the holidays. Gonna hop in this tank. Thankfully, our next new games will be all the way in March, I think. I think it starts with Watch Dogs Legion, and then like a week or two later, we get Doom Eternal or something. So that'll be the next time the schedule gets juggled, but I'm thinking by then we should be able to have GTA on the schedule, maybe by like January or so, and we'll finish San Andreas probably over the course of a few weeks. Like, probably into February, then we'll hop into GTA 4. Then I'll do GTA 5 story, and then we'll close the next poll. So vote on the site. The reason I'm doing GTAs are you guys voted for it in our last poll on the website. We started with 3, and we got 3 in Vice City done on live stream so far. So 3 to go. Looking forward to the next games though. I mean, it's like Assassin's Creed Remastered, BioShock Remastered. When I say remastered, we mean all the remastered games, so BioShock 1, 2, and 3. Oh shit, he's up there. think I had Condemned on the list, but also there's Spyro, Reignited Trilogy, and Crash Bandicoot Remastered. The other polls for N64, so make sure you guys vote in both polls. So once I finish Super Mario 64, we're gonna plug something else into its spot like once a week. Yeah, this game has everything to answer chat. Planes, tanks, general vehicles.
We have now taken objective Baker.
This game is meant to be like a simulator of World War II. I mean, it is a rated mature game.
Soldiers, objective Fox has been lost.
おい、そこに注意だ。
Go forward! Hear this. Objective Baker has been lost.
Appreciate the like. We're barely a quarter into the stream, so it's plenty of time left. Pretty much only been in this match, pretty much. No, I saw him too.
Objective Fox is now ours. We can still turn this around.
Yeah, hopefully we'll win. A lot of people in this match, just to show you, since I don't think you know too much. This is how many real people are in the match, so you get the idea. This is all real people playing the game. Every single one of those gamer tags, so it is a full house in here. There's so many people spread out like a real war. That's why I like Battlefield for war simulation, like gameplay. They do a great job with it. COD should stick to its close combat, in my view. I'm not a big fan of COD Ground War. Ground War just doesn't belong in COD. No! This got stabbed. Look at all these people just on the ground holding their arms out. You revenged us, yes. Thank you, bro. You're the man. Revenge is a dish best served cold. The other team is dominating us right now. This isn't good. Top of the screen there, you guys see the points. If you run out of points first, then you lose. So we're losing pretty badly. We need our team to get the hell in here and do what we gotta do.
We have taken objective Dog.
Taking objective D, boss. Rush the tunnels. We gonna put them down. One thing this game did a good job with is depicting, like they do like an intro when you start the game and it like shows. You play as like a bunch of different people in different wars and you just get popped and then it just moves you to a different character with a different name. And then you try it holding off. The whole point is that you'll lose and stuff. Just like show you the realities of it. Give you a sense of it's more than a game. I'm gonna move on A. This game's available on Xbox and PlayStation to answer chat. Obviously I stream on Xbox, so if I ever had the opportunity to own a PS4, I would love to. I want to play The Last of Us, I want to play Spider-Man, God of War, stuff like that. So, but I just don't have the funds to throw on a PlayStation right now. Not even a PS3. I did have a PS3, but I ended up selling it and went back to 360. I just like the overall, the graphic difference is so minimal. Like an extra few grass blades would be cool, but I can live without it for the interface you get on Xbox. I just like it that much more.
We have lost objective.
I know PlayStation got more people, but it's also a much bigger competitor in that way. They really try to compete hardcore. I think Microsoft just settles with the fact that they have their ground basis and they just want to keep their fans, where PlayStation wants to get everybody to join. Well, crossplay, hopefully some of that diminishes. We just play games together. Battlefield 1 is another great game. I played that a lot. No. 1911, wow. This guy just has tanks all the time. Might as well hop on one. I don't see anyone. Turn left, I can't see. I'm out. F y'all. Peace. Ah! Get on it, boy! No, he's aiming at me. Oh. And nice to answer chat.
Dog is ours now.
Hope you enjoy it. It's too cold around here, unfortunately. I'm not sure how the climate is for you right now, but I'm in the northeast US, which means it's kind of like 50s during the day if we're lucky, 40s at night, but it's been like 40s, 30s lately, as in Fahrenheit. So pretty cold. During the channel downtime, I think the temperature will be like 50s during the day, 40 at night, so it's not optimal weather. I think it's going to rain too, like the first 2 days and then on and off, possibly the rest of the time, but whatever. There's plenty of stuff that's indoors. That's on my agenda. If you have Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or something, you should definitely follow us if you want to keep up. Because I'm going to post real world pictures. There won't be no face reveal or anything, but it will be pictures, you know. If I go somewhere to see something cool, for instance, the Coliseum or something, I'm going to post a pic. That's probably a tip off of what's going down while the channel's down. No, I hate that. You want to get like a plane or something? People just take it the second it shows up as available. Like you don't even get a chance to breathe before they already take the plane. I really want to get a tank or something, but I think we're just going to have to hop in on foot. Man, he's shooting me from where I was going. I should have kept going.
Now taken objective box.
I've never really used TikTok. But I do sometimes use YouTube.
We are aware that we have now lost objective easy.
J Smoke actually told me to check out TikTok, so you never know, but I doubt we'll get into it like that just because we're already on 3 platforms. I want to join your crew, sir. Get in, boy.
Soldiers, we have lost objective vehicle.
Why my tank drivers always set us up to get killed? There's a tank right there.
Objective easy is now ours. We have now taken objective dog. We have taken objective Charlie.
Just drive a tank across the the trench. Just like nothing's happening. La-di-da-di-da. This is pretty wild. Imagine being in a trench and a tank goes over your head. Probably played terrible. Oh god, yeah I did. I don't want to look at my score. Oh, how could this happen? I'm banning him for Baker. I'll just stick in this squad as long as they don't kick me out. Oh no, we're getting the opposite of heat wave to answer chat. We got a cold wave. Here we go, boy.
Capture and hold as many objectives in the area as possible.
Move it in. Dropping a bomb. Taking shots, going low. I'll try landing on one of these.
One of ours has fallen victim to the...
It'd be great to land on one of these. It's like pool landing off. Trying to pull the U-turn of the century here.
Not abandon this fight, soldier.
Enemy spotted.
Control of objective easy.
We're getting shot. We're getting shot. We're going down. To answer chat, I'm in the north, so we had a little bit of snowflakes, but didn't really stick, so. At least where I'm at. I know Jay Smoke got snow. He's way up north from where I'm at. And Captain, he's the opposite, he's down south. He said they were getting cold as well.
We now have control of objective Able.
It's like, excuse me, sir, I'm in here. Oh God. All we wanted to do was take a cruise, no.
We are in control of the battle. Defend the objectives we control.
Why am I in the wrong class in the first place? I'm pretty sure I had the wrong class out. I was trying to be support. They revived me, but...
I
We've
need
lost our control of objective Fox.
please. It hurts. Damn. It hurts.
Charge! Let's go!
Forgot to change my gun once again.
Pay attention here. Are we working together or what?
I'm on a streak.
Return to the battle.
Ah.
My legs!
That's cool to answer chat. I think back in the day, tornadoes interested me the most. I don't know what would be the most crazy natural disaster in my view today, but tornadoes are pretty epic. Extremely powerful, they just like rip houses apart. Lift the whole roof off and send it flying. It's not something to mess with. But nor is a hurricane flood or something like that. So they all have their pros and cons based on like your safety and stuff. Flooding, you just get this, you know, high ground in a solid structure. Tornado, you gotta just have a good spot to go in the basement or one of those rooms. Oh, I got sniped from up there. Ah.
We have lost objective Charlie. Must not allow the enemy to control so many objectives. Keep this pace up. We're in a good position so far.
Secure this objective!
The enemy has broken our hold at objective Baker.
I'm squad leader, gotta lead my squad into victory here.
Dog has been secured.
Get going!
Abandon tank.
Objective Fox is no longer secure.
No. And that's cool to answer chat. I mostly just create gaming content. Mostly gaming live streams, but we also make achievement videos, mission walkthroughs, miscellaneous fun, like role playing. Like next Friday we have a GTA 5 online role playing stream where we did we played LSPD, went around the city. We had a few people who participated nicely, like running away in their car and stuff, giving us a chase. So it was a pretty cool time.
Our control of objective Able.
We usually just stop AI and stuff, but in online, you know, you have a chance to deal with real people, and you never know how a real person's gonna act. They might just try to blow you up. They might just, they might pull over. They might run. You never know. So it makes it a little bit more fun.
Able has been lost.
I do want to make some other content though at some point, so we'll see what happens. For instance, I want to do an arcade GoPro. Like go to an arcade, use a GoPro on my hat. Because I have a GoPro hat where I can hook it up. Just like record the games and stuff. We're going for the beach. There's only like 50 boats already like crashed out here. What the hell, man? A squad kicked me out or something? I don't even know.
Attention, we no longer control Objective Able.
Mutiny, I tell ya. Mutiny.
We have taken.
I've been watching the, watching the Pirates of the Caribbean movies for anyone who's into those. I watched, all first 4 or 5. I think I've seen parts of the 5th one, but I never, like, fully watched it. Definitely, initially thought I wasn't going to be a big fan of it, but overall I like the series. So it changed my perspective.
We're taking that objective!
Yeah, I just got killed by a tank right as I read your message about tanks. Not sure when I'm gonna watch the 5th and final Pirates movie, but I highly doubt they have it on the trip, but they do have a lot of movies, so I'm gonna definitely take a look at the list. I guess it's not really anything to hide, because obviously we're going to be down for 10 days on channel. We're not going to have streams starting Sunday until Thanksgiving, which is literally like 10 days. So we won't have streams for 10 or 11 days or something like that. There's no streams Sunday and no streams Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving most likely, so...
We have taken control of Objective Baker.
That's the objective!
So you guys get the idea. Got a long trip. Oh god, 2 tanks. It's like an 8-hour trip though. Well, maybe more like 8.5 hours one way and then around 10 hours on the return. I think the return is going to be brutal, but the opposite shouldn't be as bad. I've done a lot of road trips in my day.
Let's move! Let's move!
Soldiers, we have lost objective Baker. Attention, objective easy.
Yeah, just not enough time to stream Sunday, and then I got like an evening travel, so it's like a 6-hour difference too. So I'll leave, late afternoon, and our time I'd be arriving like 2 in the morning, but where I'll be, it'll be like 8 a.m. So it's gonna be quite interesting. The only part that sucks is I gotta do a car ride for like an hour and a half to get to the place to head out, so ends up being like 9.5 and 11.5, I guess, plus all the time waiting in the lines and going through all the bullcrap.
Target! Get going! Move!
Objective Charlie has been secured. We've lost our hold of objective box.
We must seize the objective here! Come on! Get me out of here!
I want to go off mic for like literally like 30 seconds to a minute. Real fast, at the end of this match I just gotta send something to someone, like a picture, but it shouldn't take me long. Apparently today you like pick the seats or something. I haven't done this stuff in a long time. I think the last time I traveled internationally by plane was like over 10 years ago easily. A few years ago I did get a birthday gift where I got like flight lessons. So I got to go out for like a few hours and fly a little plane. Little like 4-seater. And the dude let me have some control because I had some flight simulation experience. It was pretty epic. I landed the plane like 3 times. We stopped at like 2 airports in between, and then obviously back at the main one at home. It's pretty cool though. Definitely something I want to do at some point in my life. Get into flying and stuff. Be awesome. Be a pilot, have your own plane and stuff. Future life hopes and goals.
Objective easy.
Can't see if that was an enemy or not. I'm guessing not.
We have charge of objective easy.
Going! Go!
Shout out to Jordan, what is up? Got about a little bit over an hour left, so I think it was 2:45 was the end goal. Then we'll take a break, then like, depending on how the schedule's going today, I'll do like 3:15 to 5 or something like that. For Ghost Recon, and then no more streams till Borderlands since I canceled Minecraft. I just got too much to do in the meantime. Forgot I had to switch my barber appointment, but they didn't have anything open. I forgot to check today. Oh well. Just had to shave it off myself. Been growing a beard for quite some time, so it would be strange to take it off. I'm gonna quit out of the match for a minute. I gotta do something for like 1 minute, guys. Literally, it'll just be 1 minute. So I'll be right back. If you're talking about this stream compared to last stream, definitely doing a lot better on today's session than last time I played Battlefield for sure. Last time was kind of miserable. We were just getting crapped on, and I had so many distractions that day, I just didn't play well. Damn distractions. Went ahead and join these guys.
You must capture and hold of your objectives, as many as you can. Our first soldier has fallen.
I don't know what to think, man. It's gonna be the longest time I haven't streamed or played Xbox in a long time. Probably since like all the way back in like 2015, 2014 or something, probably. Actually, it might have actually been when I had that temporary stay between my move, where it screwed the whole channel up, and we had like a handful of streams in like an entire month because the internet would never work. So I always had to record it and then upload it. It was just horrible.
Is now ours.
So that might have been the most downtime, but I wasn't keeping track then. That was unplanned downtime. Guess it'll be nice to get a break. And I'll be hopefully ready to go kick some ass starting Thanksgiving Day. I'm thinking Thanksgiving Day we'll do something like Call of Duty and GTA specials for Thanksgiving. Just only 2 sessions. I don't know if I'll feel up for more. I'll see how I feel that day. But that's the first day I'll be able to stream probably. The day before, there's a small chance, but I'm gonna say it's probably like less than 20% chance to stream that the day before.
We have taken enough objectives.
Especially with a 10-hour commute. I think my commute will start at legit like crazy time, like 4 a.m. here, but there it's like 10 or 9 or something. Then you gain 6 hours pretty much going reverse. So you travel 10, but it's almost like traveling 4. So all that's gonna mess with me probably a lot. I think the last time I did time zone, I did a road trip to Chicago. I forget if we were streaming at that time, because I know we didn't. I always plan this. I always bring my damn console on those road trips, and I would never use it. So it ended up being the biggest waste of time.
We have lost objective time. The enemy is dominating. Seize control of their objectives.
軍曹どうします
We have taken objective easy. Good work. Objective Baker taken.
Ah! No! Oh. Summertime's always better, man.
We are losing objective.
We have a lot more people here. There's less bullshit. Just been having a hectic schedule between everything I try to juggle, so you never know.
Soldiers,
There's peaks and then there's calms, you know. Tried to run around the tank.
we have taken objective Able.
Answer Jordan, it's like Sunday to the day before Thanksgiving, but that's including the travel, so I think going that way you lose a day. So like I think I get there Monday morning, and then but Wednesday I leave in the morning and I get here in the early afternoon because of how, you know, the 6-hour
We have
saved on the 10-hour ride. And I'm not looking forward to, I will not lie. 10 hours. And it's 10 hours that I'll probably have to stay awake because, I mean, it all depends on the person, but from what I've read, one of the best ways to counteract getting like jet lag and stuff is you stay awake until the time that you should be falling asleep there. You know, it might be tough. Maybe it's 4 in the morning and you're used to going to sleep at 10, but you gotta do your best to just stay awake. I can do, because you guys see what I go to sleep like between 10 and 12 on a weekday depending on my day, but then the weekend I'll stay up real late, no problem, as long as I have some coffee. I'll be in this, you know, the espresso capital, so I don't think I have to worry too much about that. Current plan though is to play this 2 hours and then switch over to Ghost Recon. PvP probably. I don't know, I'm just not in the mood for Minecraft. We already played it twice this week. Star Wars I'm okay holding off on. I just can't think of any game to replace it with, and then Minecraft I'm canceling. Because I just don't have the time today. I don't want to put that pressure on. Because then I'll be jam-packing Russian.
has been lost.
Figure get done a reasonable time, and then I'll be good to go by like 10:30 for the night streams. Then we're probably gonna cut the night streams an hour or two early. I'll decide what I want to do later. I don't think my pup's gonna be happy once he realizes what's going down. Well, luckily there's some family willing to take shifts over the period, switching off, you know, when they can't do it, and so it'll hopefully work out. Gonna let him come for the car ride because it's like an hour and a half to the damn place to take off, but not sure how he's gonna react. He's just gonna be like, alright, I guess I'm leaving. See them later, who the hell knows? It'll be the first time we ever, he's never been with us per se, so. Interested to see how it goes.
Be aware that we are losing objective Charlie.
Can't disagree with Jordan, but we'll see what happens. I don't want to be like too tired, but I think I leave like evening, and technically I'd be getting there like 2 in the morning Eastern US time, but it'll be like 8 in the morning where they're at. So my goal is to kind of try to sleep. Try and get to sleep early. Makes me want to just be tired when I go, but I heard that's a terrible idea. I feel like it would suck sleeping. I mean, not sleeping and then getting there at 8 a.m. It's just going to throw off everything. Rather try and sleep and then push myself through the day. Even if I can hold off till like 10 their time. Should be like 4 p.m. our time.
Soldiers, objective maker has been lost.
I'll see how it goes, and then once the streams start up again, you know, I'll discuss. If my theories are terrible ideas or not. Okay, I'm doing terrible this match. Nah.
We're done. We have taken.
Playing like gotta be Nash. Good part is I get like 8 full days, so plenty of time to do what I gotta do. Yeah, there's a Colosseum, the Vatican, the Pantheon, some castle, Castel d'Angelo or something. I think the Vatican in itself needs a whole day anyway, and then the other ones you can kind of hop around, like the Roman Forum, Colosseum, Castle. I think in 3 days of general sightseeing purpose. 1 day to relax. Definitely the first day, I think I'm just going to take it easy and plan what we're doing. First full day. See if because I'd rather, I'll have a lot of time to settle since it's Thanksgiving weekend when we get back. Even if I'm shitty from the jet lag, I'll still be streaming Thanksgiving, so don't worry. Just, I can't promise what time the stream will be until closer to the date. And that's always subject to change as well. Then possibly do some trips. Take a train for the day or something. Initially I was going to do a big, crazy, chaotic trip, which I think would have just been horrible because juggling like, trying to think, 1, 2, like 5 or 6 cities in like 2 weeks. So you're just constantly hopping around, constantly sightseeing, and you don't get time like to take it easy. Each day that has like a full out purpose. You gotta travel and then you gotta go see what there is. The next day you gotta do the other stuff you have planned for that place, and then the next day you're already packing to leave again. Sounds cool and all, but my hope is to do like I call it the triangle, like Milan, Venice, Florence in like one trip one day in the future. If I happen to be in the area next year, since Venice is flooding, I might, and I'm pretty sure where we might go next year might need a layover, a layover somewhere because it's not direct flight. Thinking about trying to get that layover to be Venice because I think it's around my birthday. That was planned to go. B-Day in Venice doesn't sound too bad as long as it doesn't flood.
行くぞ目標を抑えろ
But yeah, I'm thinking head down to there's Naples, which honestly has not much to do. There's less than a handful of things that are, major landmarks. There's obviously tons of smaller stuff you can do, but I'm trying to just hit the main stuff. Like the must-sees is my goal currently. Come to my city, there's quite a few must-sees, but then there's plenty of stuff that would be downplayed, but would totally be worth seeing too. But we'll figure it out. Wanted to take a trip down the Amalfi Coast, Naples, Pompeii, something like that.
We have lost objective Hook.
Get to climb Mount Vesuvius, check out all the ruins. Naples known for pizza. Amalfi Coast, obviously a crazy coastal little town. That I look forward to because that's like crazy winding roads through the mountains south of Naples for like a good hour and some, just through crazy single lane twisty roads. To me that sounds awesome. I'm a car guy. I love driving on all crazy roads. I gotta make sure I bring my GoPro. I'll have to remember. GoPro and plenty of recording stuff. Totally gotta record that. If I do that, I'll definitely try and post a vid on Eurodrift. For those who don't know, Eurodrift's my automotive content site that I kind of tapered off lately because one, we're doing a new template, so the whole site's getting reworked. The entire theme of how it looks was coded from scratch, and we're finally getting it implemented. So once that's up, we'll see where it goes from there. Maybe like one new content a week, one article a week or something might be what I do for it, since I do it all myself. But for the channel, I do have a lot of road trips I want to share. I've done some cool road trips, all GoPro. Just take like a 4-hour road trip, make it into like a 4-minute video or something, 100 times speed, or even 8 minutes, some reasonable. That's pretty cool that you were there, Jordan. If you have any recommendations or anything, feel free to let me know. My list is mostly, all the major attractions, which I'm sure was the same for you. It's one of the reasons most people go there. One of the things I'm going to do that is a little bit different than most people's itinerary is do a catacomb tour. Electra does not like the idea at all. But I think it'd be absolutely crazy because you look at the pictures of that shit, it's just like ridiculous. Stuff like barbaric. The barbaric underworld of the Vatican and stuff. It's like a 3-hour tour, but I really want to try and fit it on the itinerary.
Move in, charge!
That's pretty funny. The answer, Jordan. And yeah, for sure. I'm there for a while, man, so I'm going to be hopping a lot of good places for sure for food. I'm a foodie per se, so eat a lot of different stuff. Go to a lot of different places, just how I roll. So I'm going to be looking for the best pasta, the best pizza. One of the things I'm disappointed about is I was hoping to go to like a steakhouse, but when you look it up, it's like None of them are like the American style steakhouse where they have like the crazy, $45 steaks, which isn't a bad thing because it rings up a bill, but it makes me wonder if that 25 steak at the Roman steakhouse is going to be anything like what we have here. Electra advised me that I might be disappointed, so I don't know, just avoid it. Let's go online and look up like the top recommended places. Pretty much my plan.
Fine work. Objective dog is ours.
Did you actually go into it, Jordan, or you just... I'm just asking so I know. Definitely, if you experienced it, would be interested to know what you think.
Objective box has now been lost. We have now taken objective box.
And it's pretty cool to answer chat. Seems like you like to travel, Jordan. It's pretty cool. I really enjoy the travel, but since I got my pup last October, I think we went away twice and we brought him both times to, pet-friendly hotels. So we went down to like Alexandria and then for the beach down to Virginia Beach. So I haven't had a real trip per se. Being the first time I'm leaving him is definitely gonna be different. Never had a dog before, never went on vacation without a dog, so I'm not sure what to expect. I spent way more time with him than Electra, so like easily twice the amount of time. So I guess it's more an issue for me than her. She's out by 9 and back at like 6, so running my own business. I got, it was perfect though because I got a chance to not leave him alone when he was like young as heck. But I don't know if that's good for him or not. For me, I know it's, a certain amount of days, this and that, but for him, he's not gonna have any idea what the hell's going on at all. All he's gonna know is we're getting out with some bags, which I'm sure he'll associate with trips and stuff, and then the fact that he's not with us. So he'll probably, I feel like he's gonna like wait by the door for quite some time, and then he'll finally. But he's also getting handed off per se between two people he's excited to see all the time whenever he sees them. So should work out. As long as they keep him occupied, I suspect I won't have any worries or woes. That's one of the things when I was getting a dog that concerned me, because we used to, like me and Electra would try to go somewhere every 3 months, even if it was just like a night or two somewhere. Try to get him, didn't we? Okay. I think I might try and do get back into my. So since we started the channel, we would have downtimes at least 2, 3, 4 times a year for trips. Might bring that back if all goes to plan. I think the next long one, probably a bit longer than this one, would be next fall, but way earlier in the fall than this. So hopefully it shouldn't interfere with the holidays for the new console, and it shouldn't interfere with any early spring release. I mean, early fall releases for Xbox. This one's a little bit messy because we have Star Wars coming on. We're still grinding out these other games, but we got all the way to March before anything new comes out, so plenty of time to get caught up. Kind of like last year, the chaotic fall season, and all the new games possible. I can't imagine Xbox, I don't know what they're calling, Xbox 2, whatever the hell it is, Project Scarlet, whatever they call it when it's done. Definitely interested to see how many games come out. There'll be a Forza, there'll be COD, there'll be Halo. Guessing Battlefield will join within a year or two of it being out. Oh yeah, definitely the answer, Jordan. Wagyu's, A5 Wagyu is my favorite steak in the world. I mean, for anyone who hasn't tried it, if you ever have the opportunity, it's quite expensive as effing hell, but it's the most delicious thing in the world. Being a foodie, what I would eat at a steakhouse, some people may like, some people may dislike. To me, like if I had a bill and I didn't have to worry about paying it, definitely like a Wagyu ribeye or something, A5 quality with like you gotta get that like steak tartare or something. Yeah, go to the place with the foie. Go full out, man. Full out. We'll say long ago I treated myself after saving up a bunch of my birthday funds and some cash on the side, and I bought myself I think it was like a 6-ounce A5 steak, and probably up around the price Jordan's talking about, and they had the option to top it with pho. That was where it was at. That was the craziest, richest meal that I've ever had. Still stands out as one of my favorite ones. Had that back in Miami though, at one of the high-end hotel restaurants. Oh yeah, for sure. Answer, Jordan. It's one of my favorite appetizers. If I see it at a restaurant, yeah, it's probably going on my list. For those who are foodies, you know, bone marrow, steak tartare, foie. Definitely you gotta try the A5 Wagyu. So where's the A5 chicken, man? I haven't had that stuff in a long time. Oh, shh. Nobody needs to know, man. So I don't know why you need caviar in first class, though. Just saying. Is it really necessary? You're on the damn plane. R.I.P. Bourdain, but he had an awesome theory. Just grab like a cheese plate and a port wine and go for your trip.
We have suffered our first casualty.
I'm not gonna do any of that though. I think they serve like dinner. I don't know if they serve breakfast or not. I would guess so, but I don't know. I'll have to see what the deal is with that. I don't know if you ever heard of Lufthansa. That's where I got the best deals. Usually don't openly discuss this stuff, but I mean, why the hell not? As in, like, I won't go into full details of my life, you know, won't give out my flight number or some weird stuff. Obviously, that's for good reasons. Gotta have some privacy. I'm actually going out not too far from you up there, Jordan.
Charlie has been secured.
That's where I gotta go. Luckily, I don't have to go all the way wrap around through the chaotic traffic down there, of like Brooklyn and Coney Island, but I'll be just, you know, southwest of where you're near, so I'm sure you get what airport it is. Just because you know, since you're around there, you should have an idea. Two of the biggest airports near Jordan, in the country for sure.
We have secured enough objectives to control the fight.
It was legit like 3 times the cost to go out of my local one. That's how ridiculous it was. It's only like an hour and a half for me to answer chat, honestly. The other one's like 2.5. So when we were looking, I was just like, no, I'm not going there. I do not want to, because I dealt with,
We have taken objective.
I've had to drop Electra off up there and come back and then pick her up there, and I was just, after that experience and the few other times I've driven through there on road trips, just like, no. Hell no. But to save, you know, that much money, which is a few nights a hotel for sure, like hotel expenses, it's totally worth it. I was trying to avoid him. That's the only part that sucks. Gotta do the hour and a half, then gotta do like 8, almost 8.5 or something. Oh god. I haven't done I mean, I did, I think it was 2 years ago or something. I drove to Detroit, like 8 hours road trip. We actually got like low sugar because we like had a whack day. We like ate breakfast in the morning, and then because I wanted to get a GoPro set up for the trip, and we had to run to the store like 2 or 3 times because the person sold me the wrong damn SD card. So I go there rushing, you know, trying to get ready to leave at like 10 a.m. when they open or whatever. They gave me the wrong card, so then I got to drive home, drive back. It's like 15-20 minutes each way. Then I had to go back and get a new memory card, and we finally get out. Then I didn't eat lunch until like way too late. Then my body just was crashing. It was just like, because 8 hours non-stop other than filling the tank, literally, and grabbing a sandwich. Like, we didn't sit down to eat it. I ate in the car while I was driving. Perks of having someone with you while you drive. They can handle pulling it out, getting it ready so you don't have to fiddle with it. But I also won't have to drive, and it also won't be my car, which is lowered and bumpy as hell. So when you do a road trip and the highway is bumpy, it's like you're going down the ocean on a wave runner. Just hopping around a Christmas tree. I'm not really sure. There's a lot of unknowns this trip. At the same time, I think it's so initially I wanted spring, but I gave into it. See how the cookie crumbles. We've got under 30 minutes left, guys. We're around 2:45. I'm gonna call it. I did do Pokemon Go Community Day for like an hour and a half or so. So I will upgrade and post it on Instagram. I noticed my Instagram stories won't share to Facebook, like they're broken. It makes no sense. Okay, I'm gonna run
We have taken
for my life.
objective dog.
Gotta think what I'm gonna do for dinner. It might be on my own. Something I have to consider. So I ate at like 10:15 or something. Last night I got a cheesesteak because I was just like, here, that's like our comfort food. If I want something comforting on the weekend, usually I go to pizza or cheesesteak. Cheesesteak being more to my city, for those who have any idea where it's from initially. We have the best of the best of the best, sir. And too many good ones.
Our forces now control objective box.
That's it, it's ours! Need to capture that objective!
Well, you should definitely try it, Jordan. What I would recommend doing is buying like if you're gonna go to BK, get the Impossible, but get a normal Whopper at the same time. And then if you go to Dunkin', get the Beyond Sausage, but get the yeah, get a normal sausage sandwich at the same time. I mean, worst case scenario, you'll overeat for a meal, you know. Sometimes you gotta make exemptions, man. I already had the Impossible and the Beyond, so I don't think like I had said before, like I'd recommend trying them, but for me, it did not replace it. It's just not going to replace it for me. I like the real deal. I ain't giving it up. Just like I stand by my foie.
Objective Charlie.
Some of my favorite places in New York after the current debate on it, they're like, we'll have it on the menu till 2022 or whatever. I'm sure they'll be fighting it. Well, I'm not for cruelty or anything, period, ever. I'm also carnivore, so I prefer my steak or my burger, you know. Not to get into politics of meats and stuff, but some people like it, some don't. I respect, you know, you want to eat an Impossible. I have nothing wrong with that. Each to their own's my view. I don't want to push my views on anyone, like some people do, unfortunately. The world is best when we're more diverse. You may, you know, not agree, but it's what makes the world what it is. Even the U.S. is like a melting pot of different mini cultures, you know. The Northeast is just chaotic, like democratic hell. So we're pretty liberal up here from Maine all the way down to like VA almost at this point. Then North Carolina is on the border. For instance, they're decriminalized down there, but then you go a state south and they'll lock you up. So it's such a changing culture. Will say some of my favorite cities, though, for sure, like if you want to experience Southern culture, like Charleston was absolutely amazing. Really small town, but like just so leisurely. I liked it more than Savannah, for sure. I mean, sorry, Savannah. Even though you have the Forrest Gump bench, you just didn't do it for me compared to that. I have not been to New Orleans, so that's somewhere I want to go see the French Quarter. That'll be a new thing as well. Then you go to like the Midwest, and it's all like laid back and
Objective easy has been secured.
a whole different realm of food and stuff. You go south, you gotta get like fried chicken livers, fried green tomatoes, pimento cheese, fried chicken. Midwest reminds me of like sweetbreads, and it's kind of the food you expect to see on the menu out there for sure. There's too many cities I want to visit. too short a life.
We must take control of that objective.
One of the cool things about my city is I think we're getting the biggest gaming
Objective easy is no longer.
like event center in the country or something. It's gonna be like we're getting like a full out stadium, like the size of like a sports stadium, just for gaming and stuff for esports. So I think that's awesome. That's gonna be crazy to have, which will be good because considering I'm in the gaming, I'll be right here. 20-minute drive by the highway. So that'll be pretty cool. Kind of want to do some competitive gaming again one day. At the same time, I'm not sure because you need a devoted team. The problem is most of our players aren't in the same city. We'd have people all the way up north from Maine, all the way to like Florida, all the way out to Cali, all trying to play together. Which means some people got to travel. I don't mind road tripping, but it ain't cheap.
We have secured.
I'd have to build like a local COD team or something that plays on a regular basis. So then you gotta just like enter the base leagues online just to start making it anywhere. Prove yourself in the beginner leagues, move up to like intermediate, etc., etc.
Keep your eyes open and take that objective.
I haven't had Chipotle. I'm not sure the last time I ever had it or anything, man. I rarely eat it after, especially because they had all those multiple times they had issues with their food and stuff. So it's like I'm good. You lost me there. This is how I eat stuff like sushi and rarely get sick from it. You do not eat it from the place that has like 5 times gets reported for having like bacteria in the food. You know what I mean? It's like going to the gas station, expecting it to be fresh.
It's not over yet.
Yeah, New Orleans would be really cool.
Possibility of victory.
I thought about moving west, but I don't think it's for me.
Attention. We no longer.
Being someone who wants to be business entrepreneurial, I don't want to be taxed out the butt. So then that just ruins my opportunity to grow, especially when you're starting out as a small business. That's when it's crucial to not be paying all these damn expenses.
I gotcha.
Like I got screwed on the tariffs situation, which wasn't cool. Bringing like 15% thrown on my bill, which definitely damaged my side and the other side, because I have to move my deal onto the product itself, so it just kind of sucks for everyone. I'd like raise $1 or something. Come on, man. It's a bullshit.
Capture the objective. Here.
Hey, you should look it up, Jordan. Just look up like esports arena with my city name, and you'll probably see articles about it. It's gonna be pretty cool. So, esports are huge. They could be giving out like millions of dollars a year to winners and pack tournament houses and stuff. I mean, it was eventually gonna be accepted by culture. What I hated was back when my day, when I was doing competitive gaming, people like didn't look at it the same way. It was like frowned upon, yet people were still getting like 100K at tournaments and stuff in like Counter-Strike. Somehow like being a gamer was nothing. Nowadays, it's the norm. Becoming a streamer or pro gamer is just like becoming an actor or singer. I don't know if it's worse because becoming a streamer is so accessible nowadays. It's what I feel like has also hurt this channel as well. I'm not against everyone being able to stream, but just creates overkill. You could probably go in Battlefield 5 and find like 100 streams right now, which just kind of screws all of us, honestly.
Just a moment.
What the hell was that?
Up you go, soldier.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool to answer, Jordan. I'll take your word for it, man. The other thing with moving west is the prices, man. That's because we considered it as well.
We have charge of objective Fox.
I was looking up northwest more so, but one, I don't know if I'd want to live there due to the climate, and then two, the pricing is insane to go anywhere near the city. So it's just like I don't know about that. Probably Amazon's doing. Creating that crazy price increase for property.
Got one! Reloading!
My other town that I ever considered was Chicago. It's one of my favorite top 5 towns in the country for sure. Top 5 favorite cities, not in order, would probably for US that I've been to so far, but I have not been to LA. And I was in San Fran too long ago to like appreciate it in modern times, in a sense, like not as a kid but as an adult. But definitely Chicago, Philly, DC, New York. Final spot, I don't know if I'd give it to Miami or not, from where I've been. Boston's pretty cool too for anyone who hasn't been there, but it's a very small town.
We no longer control objective Charlie.
I think we knocked out seeing all the sightseeing stuff in like 2 days or something. Depends how much you're going to look at. I looked at all like the main stuff. Paul Revere's house or whatever is there. The market.
Objective Easy is now under our control.
When I was in Charleston, I got on a friggin' boat to go out to the island there from the Civil War or whatever. Just to find out that the waves were too rocky and they couldn't dock. That was so stupid. We waited like 30 minutes on like a cruise in like rough waters, shaking around to get there. And then they're just like, we can't dock. Turn it around. Then after that I drove 6 hours to Miami. That was a long ride. Between like Jacksonville and Miami is just the most boring highway I've ever experienced in my life. Like truly the most boring highway ever.
Captured this objective. Requesting a tank be made ready for deployment.
Roger that. Vehicle will be made available.
It's supposed to be done in like 14 minutes, so I don't know if I'll do another match, guys. I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, Jordan, definitely. I've considered stuff like that, but just not feeling ready for it. I figure that's something down the road when I have more flexibility, like do it and not have it affect the wallet per se. Definitely want to buy my own place is my first goal, which we're considering next summer. So we're probably going to have to start checking. So I'm looking for new. My city they're rebuilding a lot of neighborhoods around here. Like literally just knocking down old structures and building brand new townhomes. Depending where you're willing to go, you can get some of the nicest looking places for really good prices, but you'll be in like an up and coming area. But from the way it's going, like 5-10 years, your price will go up like 25% or something. So are your taxes though, so stuff to think about. It's like where I'm at, I think the prices have gone up like 25% in the last few years. Unfortunately, I didn't buy, so I won't make any money on that. But it did screw me the other way because I keep increasing the price to be here. Hence why I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know if I'm willing to move another 10 minutes away to get something at a really good price. Or I definitely want to stay in the city. I ain't trying to go to the suburbs. I'm over the suburbs. 10 years in the suburbs, I can't go back. It's like night and day living in a city versus a suburb. Suburbs be dead as shit. Be like 8 p.m. on a Friday night, there'd be nobody on the road, which I liked because I like to cruise, and I had a car and can enjoy the roads without getting stuck behind someone. But at the same time, it just sucks. There's nowhere to go. Instead of having 100 restaurants, you got like a handful. You only get like 3 places to deliver, and 2 of them will suck. Just like, oh god, no.
Objective Dog is under attack.
That's the objective! Capture it!
Oh, the feed. Probably gonna end the stream a little bit early because, like I said, we have 10 minutes left. I can't stream a game of Battlefield in 10 minutes. It's just not possible, unfortunately. Haven't really made any plans at all to answer chat. I'm kind of just chilling, figuring it out as I go. Not sure what I'll do down the road. Definitely not looking for like a plan or anything yet, but maybe down the road one day. Waiting to get a place and figure it all out. Heavily prefer buying an asset over paying rent, so that's my like #1 goal. So unfortunately, guys, that's going to be the end of today's session. We're ending 9 minutes early, so we couldn't have really done much else anyway. But either way, we're going to take like a break till like 3 or so and come back with Ghost Recon Breakpoint. That'll be the plan for now. And then there'll be nothing till Borderlands at night, so I can focus on stuff I gotta get done and not be jamming it all in tomorrow when I have to rush out the door. So you get the idea. Definitely appreciate you watching, Jordan, and hanging out in chat. If you hop in the chat, I'll see you there. If not, all cool. Catch you later. We're just gonna be doing PvP Wildlands probably next, so nothing really special, just more PvP. A little bit more relaxed PvP. In a sense that we, aren't rushing to get the flags every time. We're actually playing cautiously, trying to sneak around and stuff. So it's a little bit more crazy in that sense, but way less people. So depends what you're looking for. Real quick, shout out to our supporters. We have our members, BVT 2002, Cam Surge 590, J Smoke, and Phantom Diesel. We also have our super chatters, J Smoke and Pixel Gun Mr. Beast. Appreciate the support, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and sub. I'll catch you guys later. Not sure when the next Battlefield 5 stream will be. Sometime in December, since they'll be releasing a new multiplayer map in December for the Pacific. Peace out.